Good morning, lovers. So lovely to be with you here again. So proud that we are already in week 3 of running these self-love sessions every morning. I'm so proud of myself for getting up and doing this every day. Proud of you for giving your time and energy and attention to this every day. Hi, Fee. Really proud of you guys. Good morning, Alfie. I so love that you ask me how I am. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I'm good. I'll share a little bit more when we've got a few more people arriving. Week 3, this is going so quickly. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I guess, what day is it today? I've lost track of time. I guess it's Wednesday, 1st of April. You know what that means. Hey, Nick. Hey, Izzy. Who's joining on Facebook? I can't tell, so say hello as you arrive, please. I'd love to know who's there. Send me a wave or just type your name in or hi, waving. Hello, hello. Hi, Sana. See, I'm getting to know people's names. Like I'm understanding your Instagram tag and I'm remembering your names. That's good, isn't it? Hi. Hi, Facebook. Who's there on Facebook? I can see people watching. I'd love to know who's joining. Hello, my beautiful lovers. It's so good to see you. So good to be with you. So I haven't done my meditation this morning before the call like I usually would. Hi, Ellie. I've had a bizarre morning in that I slept in. Good morning. Hey, Rebecca. Good morning. Yeah, I slept in a bit. That's okay. Decided to wash my hair. Now for the women here. Hi, Lindy. Hey, Linda. Who have hair. I have a lot of hair. I literally am one of those women. I mean, I've never said this. I can't come out. I'm staying in to wash my hair. I'm not that woman. But it's a project. Like, it's just not a quick job done. It's a project for me to wash my hair. But I thought I'd quickly get that in this morning. It felt like it needed it, and I wanted to feel good. And in my Evolution membership this month, our theme, which starts today, is self-care. And so I took care of myself this morning, and I had a sleep in, and I washed my hair. Yay! And then I went to dry my hair, and my hairdryer caught fire. So I've got a burn on my wrist. There's actually 3 little burns on my wrist. 2 of them are from the oven about 2 weeks ago that are still healing. But this one in the middle, I don't know what's going on here on this wrist. But this one is from this morning. It's an electrical burn. And it was quite a frightening moment to have all my hair out and literally holding something in my hands in flames. And it's that moment of clarity of like, pull it out from the socket and anyway, it all worked out. It's fine. I'm alive. But I have slightly wet hair, but that's okay. No one's died. Nothing actually caught fire. Just I got a little burn. But I started my day in a bit of a shock, and I haven't perhaps properly come down to earth. Yes, I do remember your name, Sana, and I'm proud to say that I do. Thank you. Sometimes my memory is not amazing. Yeah, I know, right? That was, not quite a bizarre way to start my day. Anyway, I'm very glad to be with you all. I would love to know, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? It changes day to day, right? It changes throughout the day. Sometimes how we feel sneaks up on us. Sometimes it's not until we stop and ask ourselves, how do I feel? That we really realize where we're at, because we're just so busy kind of in the doing, in the like making things happen, in the coping. Yeah. Natalie and Izzy are laughing, and I'm wondering, oh, hold on. Nick says, if COVID, oh, I've missed it. If COVID, oh, Nick, can you write that again? I wonder if I can, let me see if I can see it. Oh yeah, if COVID-19 doesn't get you, the hairdryer will. Yeah, so it did. And then, oh yeah, the other news, we bought a puppy yesterday. I think I mentioned it to you guys last week. I think it was on Friday. I was genuinely like, should we, shouldn't we? James, my husband's been doing a lot of research, and he and the kids have pretty much worn me down. But we're there now. The decision is made, and I have 6 weeks to really like come to terms with it. Everyone's so excited, and I am, and I think I'm the realist in our family, and so I'm going to do my reading. I'm going to like swat up. What does it take to have a puppy? Like I've already got a clue, which is why I've held back. And yeah, I'm going to be, it reminds me of a few years ago when it was just Finn and I, that's my son, and we were living in this gorgeous little cottage on a farm. And we weren't allowed a cat or a dog or anything. And we were pretty desperate for a cat at that point. But we weren't allowed to have one. We were renting this little cottage. And so I decided we'd get chickens. And I became known, like, I don't know, any of you here that might have been following me on social media back then, we're talking like 4 to 5 years ago. And I became a bit of a chicken lady. And I loved it. I swatted up. When we decided to get chickens, I got the books and I had a little journal and I made notes and I got really clear on what you needed and how to create the best life for a little free-range chicken. And we had 4 chickens and we lived off their eggs. And they brought us so much joy, and they brought us so much sadness when the foxes came. But they just were such a part of our family. And I remember really enjoying learning about how to take care of this new animal that I knew nothing about. And I've never owned a dog before. So apart from taking care of my mum's dog for a little while after she died, and that's going back like 23 years ago, I don't really know dogs, so I have a lot to learn. So I'm in that space now of getting ready to learn all there is to know about dogs. Now I've mucked about with my Instagram feed here, so let me just see. I can see Raina's joined. Hello. Everyone's laughing at Nick. Yeah, your life is now complete. Mildly jealous. I got a great good book recommendations, so I'll send them to you. Yes, please, book recommendations. Please do send. Elliot's hard work to start, but they bring tenfold. I remember the Ellie remembers the chickens. Cool. Dogs are the most wonderful beings. Now, hopefully I'm caught up with Instagram there. Thanks, guys. So I caught fire this morning. We bought a dog yesterday. There we go. That's my news updated. What breed are we getting? We're getting it's called a golden doodle. It's quite a big dog, actually. So it's a mix between a golden retriever and a poodle, and it's a standard size poodle. So that's the biggest size poodle with a golden retriever. Apparently, just a beautiful, beautiful, fun-loving temperament. And I am looking forward to it. I have a lot to learn. So yeah, book recommendations, please let me know. I'm going to swat up. It's going to be my new project for the next few weeks. Lindy's already given me a book recommendation. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'm open to any advice, any tips, any pointers on how to raise a well-behaved, happy, healthy little puppy. Thank you. So yeah, how are you guys? Going back to that question, how are you all doing? Just tune in for a minute. I wonder if you're getting into the practice of, before you even open your eyes in the morning, if you're asking yourself, how do I feel and what do I need? How do I feel? What do I need? Are you getting into that practice? Yeah? Maybe you could share with me now, how are you feeling and what do you need? Because I'm here for you today. And I know I began to say this earlier, and I don't know how many of you are on the call, but I just want to say how much I really, really honor you for showing up to these every morning. Like it's pretty awesome that you're doing that. You know, that you are setting the time in your calendar and you're getting up and ready. Like, you might not be dressed with hair washed like I am. You might still be in your robe. You might be tucked up in bed. That's okay. But you're up and you've tuned into this. I think that's really cool. That's amazing self-responsibility. You know, you clearly want to start your day consciously, awake and aware. So just, I want to honor you for investing in yourself like this. It's very cool. No one's sharing with me yet how they're feeling. How are you guys feeling? Are you just okay? Is all well in your world? I was also saying we're week 3 now of these sessions. I'm feeling proud that I've been showing up every day. Fee said, I'm feeling good. Today I'm missing my friends, so I have some Facebook video calls with some friends today, which I'm so excited about. Awesome. Yes. Ellie's a bit numb. Okay. Izzy, like, I can't just be today. Oh, okay. You can. But I feel you that you don't believe that you can. Sana's saying I wasn't able to complete the call every day and used to leave after a few minutes because I used to be in the hospital doing my work and it needed me to stop seeing my phone. Yeah, I hear you. Well, you're here now, darling. So good to have you. You're doing amazing work. Congratulations. Really amazing work. We need people like you right now. Nick, I need to recalibrate my purpose and get some fresh goals, but with reduced expectations. Oh, juicy. I like the reduced expectations. Yeah, let's move you into anticipation instead of expectation. That's what I want to do today. Beautiful. Izzy says, can. Yes, you can. I think I'm understanding you. It's hard because I can't see the whole feed anymore, Izzy. Sana, but I am here today because my 1-year internship completed yesterday. Amen. Congratulations, darling. I know that's been a proper roller coaster for you. So congratulations. You got there, right? You got there. Charlotte's saying, was feeling ready to join you on time. Woo woo. Love that. Cool. Lindy saying, I feel a bit odd today. Can't get a shopping slot. And that's taking over my mind. Can't stop worrying about it. Okay. You need some shopping? Who can help you with that? Who else can help you with shopping? Hey, I wonder who else could help with that. You're not going to be the only one. I'm only down the road, by the way. Oh, Izzy saying, I can just be today. Okay, you're fixing your typo. You can just be. Yeah, today's your quiet day. Lovely. You're welcome, Sana. Lindy, you're in Hayward Heath, aren't you? I'll go for you. I need to go anyway. There we go. Boom. Someone on Instagram. I've just connected with someone on Facebook with help. See? Boom. Problem solved. Rebecca, I'm okay holding both things. I'm excited by some of the things I'm now doing, but also a bit sad. I need to go for a walk today. I went out Friday, but it made me quite low, so need to get over and go back out. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. I'm enjoying my walks and I'm finding them highly uncomfortable. I love being out. I found some beautiful new walks, and the whole having to avoid people and parents kind of wrapping up their children to avoid me feels really horrible, very uncomfortable. So it's about holding both. Okie dokie. So yesterday we focused on your best self, which I really enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed as well. And I kind of want to continue with that theme today. I want to continue with helping you to move into a space of visualizing what's next for you, like visualizing your desires. Yeah. V loved yesterday's theme too. Great. So like I said yesterday, while at the moment it is really important to be with what is, and it is really important to acknowledge all that you're feeling right now and all that you're holding right now. It's also, I feel, important for our mental health and to honor the truth that we are always evolving and growing, and our spirit feels soul destroyed if we are not moving and expanding. If we're not moving forward and expanding, it feels soul destroying. So it's wonderful to accept and acknowledge and be with where we're at and what is, to have a sense of safety and security in the present moment, like everything is okay. I don't need to have the answers for the future. I don't need to have control beyond this moment. Like that's all excellent and important and something to absolutely practice. And while it's beautiful to just hang out in the safety of our soul and just feel at home and safe and at peace and everything's okay and everything's going to be all right in the here and now, our soul is just yearning for more, is yearning to expand and have all of you, what's unique to you, your beautiful soulful qualities. Your soul is so desiring for those to be expressed through your human experience. And if we're not doing that, it does feel soul destroying. So I think no matter what's going on in the world, I really feel like we can't take our attention off our deepest desires. You know, I hosted a training call last week for single women who are looking to call in their soulmate. And I've actually been doing some work with a matchmaker and having conversations with single women who are wanting to be part of her very high-end sort of matchmaking service. I've been having a lot of conversations recently with single women. And these single women are absolutely incredible. And what's really astounded me is there's some women that I've been speaking to who are working in the healthcare system, who are working on the front line with everything that's going on, who are really up close and personal to the day-to-day of this coronavirus. And yet they're creating time to get on a call and have a conversation with me about their desire to meet somebody, and they're telling me about themselves, and they're telling me about what they're looking to call in and what they want, and they're telling me their heart's desire. Our heart's desire does not go away just because we're experiencing a time of uncertainty and fear. You know, a lot of people are, right? And these people are right up in it. And it reminds me of, has anybody seen, and I can see there's loads of messages have come through on Instagram, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with them, but I might scroll back later. Has anybody seen the film, hi Mandy, the film Eat, Pray, Love? When the book came out some years ago, the book was my Bible, and then the film came out. Not as good as the book, but it's a good film. And in the opening scene, the voiceover is kind of talking about how this woman's friend, who I think was a therapist, and she was working with refugees. And these refugees had experienced just the most tremendously awful circumstances, and they'd lost people they loved, and they no longer had their home. They'd been ripped away, all sorts of awful things. And they'd arrived in the country on a boat. And the conversations they all wanted to have with the therapist wasn't about the grief of losing their home and not knowing what their future held, or, you know, how they were feeling, the lost loved ones. It was, so there was this guy on the boat, and I think maybe he liked me, but I wasn't really sure. And, you know, like their heart, they're still, despite the tragedy around them, focused on their heart's desires. And I think that just feels really current and real for me at the moment. And not just about being single. No matter what it is that you want to call in, our heart's desires don't go away. And I think regardless of what's going on in the world, many of us actually aren't even in the practice of acknowledging our heart's desires. We're not used to it. I remember it's got to be about 5 years ago, and I had a coach. Her focus of work was very much around desire and what do you want and what do you want to call in. And it was just the most bizarre concept to me. I was like, well, I sort of know, but I found it very, very difficult to put into words what I wanted. And I was way more connected. Like my habit was to really focus on what I didn't have and what wasn't working. And I was usually in the drama of that. I was usually in the dissatisfaction of that. And I just wasn't connected to the juiciness and the excitement and the anticipation of my desires and what I wanted. And And I wasn't connected to my personal power and how I could co-create and call that in. Like, that's a really juicy place to exist in, isn't it? That place of, oh yeah, I want that, and I want to create that, and I want to experience that, and oh my God, I have got that power. I am a co-creator. All I need to do is kind of believe it. Like, let's just clear out or muck out, as Nick was saying yesterday, you know, let's just muck out the limiting beliefs, the sabotaging, habitual programming, behavioral habits. Clear out anything that's telling me I can't have it and go for it. That is a juicy place to live. That's an inspiring place to live. When we're living in that space, people want to be around us. They want to get involved. They want to hang out with that energy. It's an exciting, optimistic anticipation energy. It's beautiful. But I never used to live in that space. I was always in the other. And while you're in the other and haven't really even practiced living in this juicy space, when you didn't even know that you could, by the way, when no one gave you permission to, like, who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are to have desires and think that you can go for them? I mean, that's for a lot of us, that's the feeling, that's the experience. We haven't been given permission to go for what we want. And that's soul destroying. Like, you want to know if you, I mean, for me back then, I didn't know why I felt so frigging trodden on. I mean, yes, I had my victim archetype was leading the show. And until I did the work to really heal that part of me, it was really difficult to move into this juicy space of being and creating and anticipating. But yeah, there was just a part of me that just felt dead inside. It's like, really, is this all there is? Is this it? Like, I kind of do what I do and I'm good at what I'm good at. And I was really good at some stuff, you know, and I had a pretty good career and I was traveling the world. I was doing some pretty cool stuff. But there was something dead inside because I wasn't connected to my spirit. That part of me, excuse me, that is by its very nature designed to always be evolving and expanding and being more. It desires for us to be more of who we intrinsically are in the world. And we're not doing that. We feel a little bit dead inside. It's soul destroying. So this is what I'm really passionate about right now. It's, in addition to being very passionate about changing up our language at the moment, I cannot tell you day by day how there is this very, very noisy, buzzy bee in my bonnet that cannot stand the word isolation, that cannot stand the word lockdown. I mean, I just can't bear it anymore. So that's my personal thing. And obviously there's some work I need to do there, just to let that go and let people have their language, let people have their own experience, mind my own business. I get it. And the other thing I'm really passionate about is like, okay, we're in a time of transition. There's huge opportunity here. What do you want to create? What does your soul desire? Yeah, just what is your whole soul desire? Fee said, I love how your home can be a retreat. Yeah, it can. Your home can be, like, don't most of us go on retreat because we want to connect with the truth of who we are and receive like inspired guidance on what we're meant to do next and spend time marinating in the juiciness of our desires and what we want to create, and we get so excited and we do some healing work to know that we're clearing the space for that to come in. Like, that's why we go on, well, that's why people come on my retreats. That's what we do. And a lot of retreats, right? That's what kind of we want to go and have that experience. We can do that in our homes right now. Fee's absolutely right. Sophie, hi everyone. Yeah, lockdown is such a prison sentence image. It's horrible. Now, Facebook, I'm sorry, I'm just going to lean across. I just want to have a quick flick back through Instagram and have a look and see what I've missed. A lot of messages. And Nick was saying, I realized I still need structure in my day As freedom to do anything as the devil in getting things done. Okay, this is going back to how you're feeling. Yeah, I hear you on that. Ellie, I really enjoyed yesterday and listened again in the evening. I love that. Sana is saying, feel anger bottled up because I got a call telling I needed to go to hospital for giving an application. When I sent it through, oh no, hold on, oh dear. I was meditating to let it flow and then got the notification of your call and was more happy. Yeah, brilliant. That's beautiful. I love that, Sana. Thank you for sharing. So, who wants to connect with their heart, the juiciness of their heart's desires today? Who's ready for that? Who needs a bit of that? Whose soul is like, yeah, I don't want to be in lockdown. I don't want to feel in prison. I want to feel expanded. I want to feel amazing. I want to connect with what's possible for me right now. Who's up for that? So we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to lead you through a guided visualization. Sana's up for it. Fee's up for it. Let's do this. Yes. Excuse me. I'm going to guide you through a little guided visualization today. So we would usually start these sessions with a brain dump, right? Or Rachel saying, hi, Katie, long time no hear. So lovely to hear your wonder-inspiring voice. Oh, hello, darling. Yes. Oh, my God, it has been a long time. Who else is commenting? Nothing else. Okay. So we usually do the brain dump. Instead of the brain dump, we're just going to switch things up a bit if you're up for it. You know, the tools around the brain dump and then moving into gratitude and so on. And if you don't know those tools and that process, then by all means, if you jump back into Facebook or Instagram, all of the previous sessions over the last sort of 2.5 weeks are in there. Today, I want to change it up. So, do you want to close your eyes? You up for doing a little closed eye visualization with me? Okay, so just close your eyes. And just breathing. Just allowing yourself to really fully come into this space. Be present in your room, wherever you are. Maybe feel your feet on the ground. Maybe feel your hands on your lap. Maybe feel your bottom on the seat, your back against the chair. Maybe your clothes on your skin. Perhaps you can feel the air passing in and out through your nostrils. Noticing what you can hear around you beyond my voice. What can you taste right now? Can you smell anything? What can you see behind your eyelids? Is it just darkness? Is there perhaps some dappled light on your eyelids? Just breathing and being present to all of your 5 senses. Feeling how good it feels to just be there, safe and present in your body. So I'm going to guide you through a visualization that might start off with having you feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. It's designed to have you, first of all, connect with what isn't working in your life. Remembering that awareness is the first step to change. And sometimes we don't know our heart's desires. We don't know what we really want, what we want to create, or even who we want to be and how we want to show up in the world when we don't know what isn't working. Sometimes the route to knowing what will work is knowing what doesn't work. So with love, because I'm not trying to make you feel bad, with love, I invite you to love yourself enough to get really honest and just feel into what isn't working for you right now. What in your life is feeling really difficult, just not aligned? What's causing you pain? Where's your dissatisfaction? Just tune into what you're dissatisfied with at the moment. And if it helps, you can consider different life areas. So maybe consider, do you have any dissatisfaction around your finances? Maybe around your career? Maybe around relationships? Maybe your health and your well-being, your fitness? Maybe it's around how you're contributing to the world and to society. Maybe it's around adventure. Maybe you're not having enough fun and adventure and play and pleasure. Perhaps it's around feeling like you're really growing and learning something. Maybe it's around your spirituality, your connection to yourself and something more. So just feeling into where you're experiencing any dissatisfaction. Just really love yourself enough to get really honest. And I invite you to really feel how that feels. When you've identified what just doesn't feel like it's working, what doesn't exist for you, how does that feel? Really go there, really allow yourself to feel it. It's okay. It's the most self-honoring thing you could do. Feel your truth around this. And then consider that while you're not having something you want or experiencing what you are or noticing where you're holding yourself back, just dial into the impact that's having in other areas of your life. So what's the impact perhaps on your children, perhaps on your relationships, on your health? What's the impact that, imagine if you did nothing about the dissatisfaction. You can tune into the impact it's had up until now, and then imagine the impact it will have if you do nothing about it. Remember, we're just in awareness. Awareness is the first step to change. If you did nothing about these areas of your life where you're feeling dissatisfied, what would the impact be on your future self? On the people that you care about? Just feel how that feels. How does it feel? Might not be feeling too great, but it's really important that we acknowledge how we feel. It's our truth. And here's what I know. You're an absolutely incredible, beautiful, soulful, capable, intelligent human with a beautiful soul. And those of you that were on the call yesterday connected with your best self, your higher self. That's the truth of you. The truth of you is incredibly creative, incredibly soulful, incredibly resilient. Your spiritual self is always co-creating with life, the universe, God. Anything is possible for you. So if there's anything in your life that you're dissatisfied with that's making you feel those low vibrational feelings that you just sat with for a while there, now's the moment where you can make the decision to change it. You have that power. That is possible for you. You have the privilege of choice. So just take a few moments now to just breathe in that truth. Just meditate on the power of that truth. I have a choice. I have a choice. I am not a victim of my circumstances. Life isn't happening to me. No one said that I can't have what I want. And if they did, I can choose not to believe them. Remember your power. Remember your worthiness. Remember your best self. Just take a moment now to connect in with your best self. That vibrant, glowing, wise part of you. The golden part of you. Just tune into your best self. And make the decision right now. Remind yourself, choose that it's your time to shine. It's your time. You can create anything you desire. So what is that? What do you want instead? How do you want to feel instead? And really engage your imagination now. Our imagination is incredible. Everything begins with imagination. It begins with desire and imagination. The chair you're sitting on or the sofa you're in was once somebody's imaginated idea. You know, the electricity in your home was once someone's imaginated idea. The tech that we're using right now to be on Facebook and Instagram Live was once somebody's imaginated idea. That's where it begins. And you are a creator. So what do you want? What do you want instead? What needs to be flipped? What has to change? What are you moving towards? Your soul is desperate to move towards something that allows you to express your best self, to show up and be the person you came here to be. So if anything was possible, if anything was possible, put aside other people's opinions and judgments, any limitations that your mind brings on you. Forget any financial restrictions. Just if anything was possible, what would you create for yourself and your life? What would feel really, really good for you? Who would you be? How would you show up in the world? Just tune into that person. What would you be doing? Who would you be spending your time with? What would you be spending your money on? What are you creating? Who are you becoming? What are other people saying when they look at you? What are other people thinking when they look at you, when they hang out with you? Are they marveling at you for what you've achieved, what you've overcome, what you've transformed? What are they excited for you about? How are you inspiring people? How are you inspiring your children, the people you're in relationship with? How are you creating change for others? What are you creating for yourself that you're so proud of? And really feel how that feels. How does it feel to be this person? How does it feel to be the person that made the choice that I'm not going to live in that land of dissatisfaction and a place of feeling soul destroyed? I'm choosing different. I'm going to take a stand for myself and my life. How does it feel to have moved beyond that choice and into the space of creation? And can you see yourself now as the person that's created all that you desire? How does it feel to be there? What can you see? Just take a moment to feel how good it feels to have created all that you desire. And allow those feelings to expand in your heart right now. Just really dial them up. Really dial them up and expand them. Really allow yourself to hook into the excitement of what's possible for you. Really allow yourself to hook into the anticipation of what's waiting there for you, what's coming to you. What you're doing right now is real. Your imagination is this powerful, and we're hooking in, or you're hooking into the desires of your heart and soul right now. And that's real. And energetically, it exists and it's done. It's done. If it's your desire, it's available for you. So just dial up the feelings again. Really allow yourself to marinate in how good it feels to create what you want to create for your life. To know it's happening. It's already happening. It's coming. Energetically, it's done. Just take a moment to marvel on you, the beauty of you, the power of you, the possibilities of you. Notice how your soul feels so light and free right now. Because this is what you came here to do. This is who you are. Hopefully your soul is doing a bit of a happy dance right now. Really allow yourself to marinate in these feelings, these good feelings, this soul food. Life is designed to support you. Life loves you. Life is always guiding you. Choose now to love yourself enough to spend time in this vision for yourself and your life every day. Spend time just journaling about how good it's going to feel to live this reality. If you have a meditation practice, it's really lovely to finish your meditation just before you open your eyes, to just allow yourself to drop in to this vision for your life, this possibility. Allow yourself to daydream about this on a regular basis. Perhaps bring this vision to mind when you're lying in bed at night, just before you're falling to sleep. Allow yourself to sit with this vision. Just feel it with a smile on your face, knowing that it's coming. It's done. It's being created. You're following your guidance. You're being shown the way. No matter what's going on in the world, never, ever, ever let go of your desires. I invite you to make that a non-negotiable. Your desires can exist side by side with what is happening in your life right now. Just take a few moments to breathe in what you just experienced. Just allow it to settle. You don't need to understand. I invite you to just trust that something powerful occurred. And I invite you to bring the excitement and anticipation of your vision into your day to day. And allow those good feelings to touch the people around you. Bring your optimism and your light and all of your possibility into the world today. When you're ready, maybe have a stretch. Maybe just gently blink your eyes open. Roll your shoulders out. Open your eyes. How are you feeling? I'd love to hear how you're feeling. I would love if you could share what you saw. It might take a little while to type it. But I'd love to know what you saw. I'd love to know a little bit more about your vision. How does it feel to have just spent time marinating in that? I have a vision which I go to at the end of every one of my meditations. And what I've discovered recently is, excuse me, that vision is it's like a photograph. It's like a snapshot. Actually, I lead you through a whole process around how to create a vision in my book. If you've got a copy of my book, it's called The Self-Love Affair, A Woman's Guide to a Daring and Mighty Life. And in part 3 of the book, it's all about sort of creating your future. And when I sit in my meditation and I come to the end and I just sort of see like a snapshot of my future. And what comes to me now these days is, hold on, Fee's saying, it felt amazing, Sana. My soul felt cheered up and happy and energetic. Yeah. Elia saw me living by the sea with my children, being free to play. Ellie, you and I have got the same vision, darling. That's very similar to mine. Excuse me. Sophie's saying, yep. Oh no, that's a different message. June, hello. I saw the person I know I can be. Yeah, and the person you already are. I just really want to reiterate that. It's the person you already are. It's really nice to remember that. Nick, love that. I actually journaled the whole thing, and I'm going to do the visualization later. But I've realized I've stopped daydreaming. I used to be a world champion at daydreaming. Yeah, we do, don't we? Because we get so in our head around planning and figuring out and, you know, what's next. And yeah, like, the art of daydreaming. It's a very feminine practice. I'd have won an Olympic gold at daydreaming. Yeah, so let's get you back there, Nick. Moving back to daydreaming. Excuse me. Sophie says, I loved being taken into those feelings and visions, Katie. It was so liberating and energizing. Awesome. Me too, says Mandy. I need to daydream again. Yeah, we do. It's such a feminine practice. It's so powerful. You know, we think we're doing nothing, but actually we're creating when we're daydreaming. We are creating. You know, we're hooking into a desire and we're bringing energy. We're breathing energy and vision and feeling into the desire. And it's the feeling that is the creative power. Ellie says, I am born and raised in the Midlands, so the sea is always on my mind. Yeah, well, I was very lucky to be born by the sea in a hospital overlooking the sea. And I grew up by the beach and going to the beach every day. And now I live in the English countryside. And while I live in a very beautiful part of the world, and I am very blessed. Hey, Rebecca. June, powerful, thank you. Yeah, I still wish for the ocean. There's no, it's in my heart, it's in my bones. But what I was going to say is, at the end of my meditations, when I hook into my vision and just see it as a snapshot, I also now allow myself time, and this just happens, it's a process that just happens very naturally for me now, and that's I feel incredible gratitude and love. Like, it's really quite hard to explain. It's such a feeling, but this love just washes over me. And I'm like, it's almost like I'm in the presence and awe of something so profound and loving that is like kind of telling me, we're on it, Katie. Like, we're creating it. We're doing it together, but I'm doing it for you. I'm guiding you. Just follow me. Just keep trusting me. Just keep on your path, keep meditating, keep connecting with your vision. But it's just like, that's me trying to intellectualize the message. It's really a feeling of just such love and such support, and that's coming kind of over me and blanketing me and sort of washing through me. And I, in response to that, I'm feeling so much gratitude. I finish every meditation with these words that just come through, and it's thank you. Thank you so much. Amen. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And that's the feeling that comes through, because that is the relationship, isn't it? We create our vision and we trust that something greater than us is co-creating it with us. And we can be so grateful for that, to have that faith and trust. Sana is saying, visualize self-love at its best and fullest, being centered all the time, working at my goals with excitement, happiness, and love, being an energetic person, and saw my family at peace, happy, and healthy. Sitting in my own doctor's chamber and treating patients with love and mental peace. Amen. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sophie, the sea is in my vision too. Warm Mediterranean sea, though. Yeah, I love that. Shala, I trust you and I'm feeling blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Juliet. Trust. Amen to trust, right? That's key. It's key. Okay, my beautiful people, it's been so fun to be with you today. I hope you enjoyed that visualization. Your soul will be very happy and bouncy and playful today, I hope, if you can hold on to that vision. Fee, you're welcome. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. I love seeing all the hearts come up over the screen. You're welcome. See you tomorrow, same time, 8:30. I love you. Have a gorgeous day. Yes, Ellie, you're welcome. Lots of joy today. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys. And by the way, share this. Let's share it with people. Share it with your friends. Let's get more humans beginning their day with self-love. Okay. Bye, guys.